Good evening. My name is Nate Barnell, and I'm here to just do a video about a summary of our reading this week from May. And I just want to say up front that I thoroughly appreciated his writing this week, especially because of his honesty. I really enjoyed the point of um, our addictions are part of the problem or are the problem, as well as part of the solution. I think that was just a very honest perspective in which it contradicts, in a way, the Christian message that pastors give people in the midst of their suffering and hurting, or in the midst of their symptoms towards their own addictions. We typically, or I'm guilty myself, of telling people in those moments that all you need is Jesus, which is true. It doesn't change my perspective of saying that Jesus isn't the solution. But the thing is, it's not going to be fixed overnight. And many times, our addictions keep coming back to us in order for our own spiritual growth to progress forward. And so, one quote that he used on page 11, I lost my place. Yes, page 11. He says this: "To be alive is to be addicted, and to be alive and addicted is to stand in need of grace." That I think summarized very well his opening chapter and the introduction. I appreciated the fact of his expertise and not claiming to be a theologian, not claiming to be ultimate truth or this is the absolute message, but simply kind of more or less explaining and describing his own journey, the reasons he thinks this way from a scientific point of view, and his own struggles and his own announcement towards he's not free completely himself. And so I really appreciated it, and I'm excited to read the rest of the book, as well as it was very easily applicable in my own life. I find this to be very true. I've gone through addictions in my own life, especially towards simple things as caffeine or nicotine, as well as even more with drugs related symptoms and withdrawals. And it's, I think the more I kind of live towards Jesus every day, there are times where I feel completely at peace and free, but there's also times that I have to be careful because temptation is still present. And I think that's what his voice, at least is what I could tell from his own experience, were coming out as I further read through this week's reading. So yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes from here. I'm also excited to learn more for myself in my own personal journey, and how I can become better and more spiritually in tune to the addiction from my own selfish desires versus the addiction to love God more, and how that can be pure. So yeah, I'm excited. Thanks.